Jessica Pigeau. Oh, fancy.
Finally, back to normal person height. Hello, I am indeed Jessica Pigeau. Not the Jessica Pigeau, just a Jessica Pigeau. Because, of course, there is another. Yes, I found this out because I spend a lot of time alone on my computer furiously Googling myself. And apparently there's a Jessica Pigeau who works as an office assistant for a physiotherapist in Burnaby. Which is honestly a relief, because if she was also a gender-ambiguous amateur comedian, I'm pretty sure I'd have to defeat her in combat. Hand-to-hand, hungry hippos. Just for the right to the trademark. As is, I've been spraying cougar urine on the begonias in her front yard. Just to mark my territory. Show her who's the real Jessica Pigeau around here. I'm not ready to change my name. I don't even look like a Denise. Mind you, I also don't apparently look like much of a Jessica, judging by every time I try to buy hot chocolate at Starbucks. And who is this for? Jessica. Jeremy? Jessica. Jason? Okay. Your average service worker is not ready for this to be the face of a Jessica. They are not mentally prepared for this to be the voice of a human woman. And a cup of coffee just isn't doing the trick, may I suggest falling down the stairs? I tried that out this morning, and I have never felt more awake in my life. Honestly, I swear by it. Don't even talk to me until I've fallen down at least 2 flights of stairs. Not that I'm a big fan of being awake. Don't get me wrong, I am always a slut for sleep. Or as my doctors call it, narcoleptic. Which is a medical condition where I fall asleep everywhere and anywhere, whether I like it or not. Yeah, I fall asleep in restaurants, in bowling alleys, in libraries. I've been mistaken for a corpse. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Yeah, the Vancouver police know who I am. If you report a dead body in an avant-garde art gallery, they'll ask you what glasses it's wearing. You ever fallen asleep and woken up on the wrong side of an international border? Cool, me neither. If you would allow me one moment to be a tad controversial. Daylight savings is a fake holiday made up by big time change to sell you clocks. And I, for one, am sick and tired of buying a new oven twice a year. I don't understand why we even have time zones. Why does the sun get to decide what time it is? What? It's morning just because a giant ball of incandescent plasma thousands of miles away decides to show up? 3 hours late because it was pre-drinking with all its fancy East Coast friends? We should just all set all of our technically it's 3 p.m. I already do. Status quo. You know how arbitrary time zones are? There is a 4.5-hour difference between here and Newfoundland, which they picked on the logic of, oh, we're only just a wee little island. We're not big enough for a whole time zone. The Atlantic provinces aren't a real place. There's no such thing as Nova Scotia. If you kill a man in Labrador, no court will prosecute, and no jury will convict. Not that I suggest pleading the Fifth anywhere in Canada, because the Fifth Amendment of the Canadian Constitution is an agreement granting the province of Prince Edward Island a fixed-link bridge in place of ferry service. It has nothing to do with the right to remain silent, and everything to do with the right to leave PEI. By whatever means necessary. No matter what crime you may have committed, no matter what blood is on your hands, no one should be forced to live in PEI. It's actually free to cross the bridge into Prince Edward Island, but it costs $47 to leave. No one ever chose to live in PEI. They just blew all their toll money at the gift shop for the Point Prim Lighthouse and had to start a life there. And you can't make money living in Prince Edward Island. They switched to the barter system back in the 90s when the cod standard collapsed. Prince Edward Island is an Anne of Green Gables themed concentration camp. It is potato Alcatraz. And if you're from Prince Edward Island, you can't sue me. I plead the Fifth.
Oh, that was good.